Dean Simon system. Oh, boy. A purple leotard, anyone? Mark Lloyd? I know you got one at home.
Yeah, I do, but I don't wear it in front of everybody.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Weighing in at 220 pounds from Clearwater, Florida, Simon Dean.
Well, there it is. He can fix your body guaranteed.
Now, you might not like the things he has to say about you early on, but he does kind of guarantee the end result, right? Kind of.
Well, there's his butt flex, as he calls it.
What you people just saw was God-given talent. Not just God-given talent, but diet and dedication. Two things that you people don't know anything about. Now, you can buy all the Simon system you want. God knows I'll take cash, credit, or even COD. But if the only exercise you plan on getting is picking up a 3-pound box of donuts, then you will never look as good as me. But if you want to be lazy and out of shape, then the best you can hope for is to almost look like an average Joe or Pete or whatever the heck this loser's name is.
You know, Simon does a great job of riling up his opponent every single match.
He is funny. He's a jerk, but he's funny at the same time. Kind of like you, Mark.
No, that's uncalled for, Todd. You know, I thought
I was joking.
Were you really? Because, you know, I have feelings. I thought we were on good terms.
By the way, not only does Simon Dean claim to have a better physique, he's got a better tan. His opponent here is Alex Shelley, who hasn't seen the sun in 7, 8 years, maybe?
At least. I was going more for a decade.
Hopefully that's because he's been inside working in the ring. He's been working on the weights. That's why. He didn't have time to get sun.
I don't know about working on the weights either, but he just hasn't had time to get the sun. You know, though, let's talk about somebody that has been hitting the weights. Also a movie star. Also a music star. And he is now on Raw, and that's John Cena. How great is that?
Does it get any bigger
or
any better? I haven't seen Eric Bischoff smile that wide since when he was WCW when they were beating WWE in the ratings. I mean, ear to ear, literally.
Let me ask you a question. What was the reaction backstage, you know, in the locker room? You're roaming around there doing your job when it was John Cena that was announced as the first pick in the draft lottery that comes to Raw, the WWE
Well, so, I mean, some guys, you could see Christian's expression just act like it got flushed down the toilet. He looked just shocked. Some other people were glad to see Cena there. Others were a little nervous. I mean, Cena's going to take a lot of that spotlight away from some guys who feel they truly deserve it, like a Christian. And that's your answer, Mark Lloyd.
Well, that's a very good answer.
Maybe if you got enough talent to be able to travel on the road each and every week, you could see.
You know, I used to do that. I wasn't a big fan of that.
Really?
Nah, I wasn't a big fan of that. But that's why I rely on you for my eyes and ears.
Well, right now it's Alex Shelley who just hit Simon Dean in the eye and ear and another right hand.
But what does this mean now for Raw? I mean, we have two champs. Batista, the World Heavyweight Champion, and John Cena, the WWE Champion. Come on, smarty pants.
Now you're asking me questions that are way above my head.
Wait
a second. Simon Dean setting up for the curb stomp. We've seen this before. Going to grab the arms, and then going to let him have it. Oh! Mark Lloyd, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw Alex Shelley, his head whack up against the mat and fly back out. I think his bat's out of line, everything.
A 2 count there from Simon Dean, the curb stomp. As nasty as it sounds.
That's an interesting move. You know, very effective, obviously, because Alex Shelley right now is reeling, and now Dean using the ropes.
Simon Dean, Alex Shelley actually having a big opportunity. This is his chance to be in the WWE spotlight to maybe impress General Manager Eric Bischoff to get one of those coveted spots as a WWE superstar, but so far not so good.
Also, though, you know, you have somebody like Simon Dean. He doesn't know if he's going to be on Raw or is he going to go over to SmackDown and get drafted, you know?
That's right.
You never know. Simon Dean might like to...
Wait a minute, roll up, and no, the shoulder. Wait a second. Alex Shelley had him down for about 4 seconds, but the shoulders weren't touching.
You know, when it comes to Simon Dean, you would he's always thinking about marketing his Simon Dean system. Maybe he's looking at possibly, you know, hey, I go over to SmackDown. It's a new group, new audience, blah, blah, blah.
The only problem is Simon Dean doesn't get to make that decision.
I know that.
It could happen.
But if he has a good performance
Yes.
here, keeps on impressive, why wouldn't Teddy Long, the GM of SmackDown, want him to come over and try to draft him? You know what I mean? I know it's a lottery and everything, but they'd like to really see him get
So
over
you're
there.
saying, well, hold on, a dropkick. You're saying maybe after the draft is done, maybe Theodore Long tries to make some sort of trade to get Simon.
You never know.
You
I mean,
never
things
know.
are always crazy here in the
Right.
WWE.
That's true. Anything can happen, including what we just saw. John Cena is now on Raw. Anything is possible.
You know, and the whole landscape has been changed on Raw. I mean, it really has. When you bring in a superstar of that caliber to Raw, you know, it's anybody's game. Who knows what's going to happen this upcoming week on Raw?
An inverted atomic drop, a form of a jawbreaker there, and Alex Shelley starting to get fired up.
Oh, could be the home run Alex was looking for.
Oh, no. Dean answers with a gut shot. Shelley gets caught with it in midair, and what is this? Oh, my. Down goes Shelley. Will it result in a win? It does.
Valiant effort, though, by Shelley. Come on, admit that, Todd. Go ahead, admit it.
He gave it all he had, but tonight
And your
the
winner,
Simon system was too much.